When you see people like me speak out against the Israeli occupation, that does not mean that I support the Palestinians. I could never support the Palestinians the same way I could never support the Israelis. And here's why. Back up, 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 back up. Come on back. Read. Read. Back up, no, back up, back up, read again. These are Palestinians actively coming up against a group of black men that are speaking about black issues, black suffering, black oppression. And instead of rallying behind these black men who take to the streets and protest for our people the same way Palestinians are doing right now for their people, they come up against us to the point where off camera, this even turns into a violent clash. Meanwhile, black people all over the face of the earth are rallying behind the Palestinians and their struggle. And that's what we always do as a people, because we understand what it's like to be oppressed and to struggle and to have a people completely abuse and mistreat you. The problem with our people is that we rally behind everybody else when they don't give a damn about us. The Israelis don't give a damn about us, and clearly the Palestinians don't give a damn about us. And listen, I genuinely understand you wanting to rally behind the people that are the victims in this situation, but you can't pick a side between two people that both don't want to see you rise up and be strong. These Palestinians in this next video, they're Muslim, and they couldn't even accept the fact that these brothers were teaching that Jesus Christ is not white, but he's black. It takes strength to say that Jesus Christ was a black man. It takes extreme courage and strength to do it. Christ was not a white man. My question is, I thought you were Muslim. What do you care what color Jesus is at all? But what you'll find out is that the entire earth doesn't want us to know who we are and take back our culture and take back our heritage, because that means now that we will rise up and be strong. And everybody knows the day that we rise up, we surpass everybody. And that's not hate speech. That's not racism. That's the truth. And the Israelis know it, and the Palestinians know it as well. Us so-called black people, let's mind our business, man. Let them do what they do. It has nothing to do with us. Don't pick a side. When you see people like me speak out against the Israeli occupation, that does not mean that I support the Palestinians. I could never support the Palestinians the same way I could never support the Israelis. And here's why. Back up, 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 back up. Come on back. Read. Read. Back up, no, back up, back up, read again. These are Palestinians actively coming up against a group of black men that are speaking about black issues, black suffering, black oppression. And instead of rallying behind these black men who take to the streets and protest for our people the same way Palestinians are doing right now for their people, they come up against us to the point where off camera, this even turns into a violent clash. Meanwhile, black people all over the face of the earth are rallying behind the Palestinians and their struggle. And that's what we always do as a people, because we understand what it's like to be oppressed and to struggle and to have a people completely abuse and mistreat you. The problem with our people is that we rally behind everybody else when they don't give a damn about us. The Israelis don't give a damn about us, and clearly the Palestinians don't give a damn about us. And listen, I genuinely understand you wanting to rally behind the people that are the victims in this situation, but you can't pick a side between two people that both don't want to see you rise up and be strong. These Palestinians in this next video, they're Muslim, and they couldn't even accept the fact that these brothers were teaching that Jesus Christ is not white, but he's black.
It takes strength to say that Jesus Christ was a black man. It takes extreme courage and strength to do it. Christ was not a white man.
My question is, I thought you were Muslim. What do you care what color Jesus is at all? But what you'll find out is that the entire earth doesn't want us to know who we are and take back our culture and take back our heritage, because that means now that we would rise up and be strong. And everybody knows the day that we rise up, we surpass everybody. And that's not hate speech. That's not racism. That's the truth. And the Israelis know it, and the Palestinians know it as well. Us so-called black people, let's mind our business, man. Let them do what they do. It has nothing to do with us. Don't pick a side. When you see people like me,
You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. God is Islamophobic. God is Islamophobic. Read. Psalm 52 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine the vain thing? Why do you imagine the vain thing? You are attacking us. The people who jump and dance on you. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. God is Islamophobic. God is Islamophobic. Read. Psalm 52 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine the vain thing? Why do you imagine the vain thing? You are attacking us. The people who jump. We're the real people of that land. And we were taken into slavery. What this brother bringing out here is the atrocities that happened to us. Right. I know everybody crying for Palestine. And what happened to Palestine is an atrocity. Innocent people should never die. But before we cry for you, we're going to cry for ourselves. That's right. Because when they murdered Mark Duggan, when Operation Trident murdered Mark Duggan, nobody protested. You wasn't flying no flags. Nobody protested. When they murdered Rashawn Charles in London, that cop stuck his hand down Rashawn Charles' throat. There was no protest. I didn't see none of y'all out here. Right. And I understand your plight. I understand it. But before you ask us to cry for you, please respect our right to cry for our own. That's right. Can I get a hand for that? Is that fair? Is that fair and just? If you want me to respect, we're the real people of that land. And we were taken into slavery. What this brother bringing out here is the atrocities that happened to us. Right. I know everybody crying for Palestine. And what happened to Palestine is an atrocity. Innocent people should never die. But before we cry for you, we're going to cry for ourselves. That's right. Because when they murdered Mark Duggan, when Operation Trident murdered Mark Duggan, nobody protested. You wasn't flying no flags. Nobody protested. When they murdered Rashawn Charles in London. That cop stuck his hand down Rashawn Charles' throat. There was no protest. I didn't see none of y'all out here. Right. And I understand your plight. I understand it. But before you ask us to cry for you, please respect our right to cry for our own. That's right. Can I get a hand for that? Is that fair? Is that fair and just? If you want me to respect with a real the people who talk and dance on you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. God is Islamophobic. God is Islamophobic. 52 verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine the vain thing? Why do you imagine the vain thing? You are talking up. The people who talk and dance on you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. God is Islamophobic. God is Islamophobic.
I.S.U.
Shoot, as God says, speak to my people Israel. Joel 2 verse 27. Speak to my people Israel, because God is only the God of the children of Israel. God is a man of war. Exodus 15 verse is coming with a sword. Jesus is not white. Jesus is black. Run Revelation 1 verse 14 and 15. Find it.
Book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
He is in the midst of Israel, not this world, because this world is given into the hands of the wicked. Job 9 verse 24 tell you that God gave the earth to the wicked, and look what the wicked is doing, saying that God loves everybody, while meanwhile they are killing God people without mercy.
Right.
And I am the Lord of your God, and none else.
He said he's the God of the children of Israel and none else. Wipe your tears, because we're not here to befriend them. The wicked always try to come to battle us. I have nothing much to say.
That's right.
They feel that what they are saying make any difference to what God says. God said if you don't believe, damn you to hell, because hell is awaiting you.
I'm known as a scumbag. How do you think that makes me feel?
This is your kingdom. You should be a king in the kingdom, not a scumbag.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
We are not ashamed, because what is coming is going to wipe our tears. He's going to mollify our wounds. And he's going to raise us up again. And no nation shall rule over us ever again. We shall not carry your abominable names, nor your contaminated food. We shall not eat them, and we shall not sleep with your nasty kids.
That's right.
We shall sleep with our princesses. God said he give us 12 tribes. We must choose a wife from the 12 tribe of Israel and not sleep with the abominable people that he don't like. Not because you're ruling over us. Simply mean we must submit to your nastiness. No, we are cleaning up our community. We don't want no more drug dealers from our people. We don't want no more rapists among our people. You must obey the laws of the land and do what God says. If you keep God's laws, you don't need to worry much about the laws of the land, because the law of God, the laws of God is above the laws of the land.
Right.
And when you do it, you will live like us. We are going by what God says. Keep my laws, statutes, and commandments, and he will raise us up again to rule. They don't teach our history in school that we run England. We run the whole earth, and all that you are benefited from come from us, because our God give us the talent. Anything you put us in, we take it over. And when we start to direct it, you cannot control it again.
Right.
Verse 28, and it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
And when he pour out his spirit, He's trying to give you understanding because we are trying to give it to you in a thick skull, but you don't want to. You're rejecting it. So when he poured out his spirit for you to accept that he is the God of Israel and we are his chosen people, you're going to be surprised. But too late will be your cry. God, the sword is upon you, sharp and ready to work.
Hey, shalom, Lord Christ.
Hey, shalom, stop. What's going on, brother? What's popping?
Can you hear me good?
Loud and clear, baby.
Most high in Christ, man. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Just like everybody, you know what I'm saying? We had to fix some things, you know what I mean? Kind of some wires got a little bit crossed up, so it's lucky. So we started real late today. We're not gonna do a whole regular show for today, but I did just want to get on, you know what I'm saying, for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, maybe a little hour or so, just talk to the people or whatever, because they didn't get a chance to see us last week. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we can talk about, but of course it's more than likely gonna spill over into next week. But you know, before we do that, what's going on, bro? What's the word?
Oh man, you already know. Watching the Middle East, what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Keeping one eye on that, you know what I mean? And just, you know what I'm saying, get ready for this Passover. You know what I mean? It's glorious Passover, the 55th going down. You know what I mean? Life is good, man. You know, can't complain. We wind it down on this time, man.
That's right. Damn right. Well said, bro. Hey, shalom, everybody. Of course, you know what I'm saying? This is the Chain Breakers podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commanding General YAHANNA. We've been in operation since 1969, teaching the truth according to the Bible that so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians are the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible.
That's right.
Damn right. And of course, this show, as I always say, like many of our shows, is, you know, predicated on those principles, on those tenets. What we like to do on the Chain Breakers podcast, which is broadcasted from North Carolina as well as Oklahoma City per Captain Garwap, we like to break the chains of oppression that are on our people's minds, the mental chains. Again, we know all about the physical chains that were on us. They took those off, and now some of our people, most of our people, believe we are free when that couldn't be further from the truth. Every day we're seeing things that show us that we are still slaves in place, okay? And so man, we got a few things to touch on for today. Pause. So, but before I do that, you know what I'm saying, first of all, let me just you know, give a little shout out introduction, you know what I'm saying, to my brothers on the show. Now, as of right now, like I said, we started late, so some things are not how we normally would do it. I know Officer of 1,000 Yarmak, shout out to Yarmak, is currently on a plane and back up from Florida. Captain Yagarwap, I'm not sure, he might be on with us shortly. Again, it's such short notice, so Salakia. But I mean, who at the end of the day, I got my main man. You know what I'm saying? Officer 1,000 Kowal in the spot. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down,
you already know what's going on. Shalom, everybody.
In the Ville, holding down the Ville with all of them excellent brothers out there, man. Shout out to 5,000 Zion. Shout out to Officer Bunk Kayal. Shout out to Officer Quadum and I.W.P.K, and I had done all them brothers out there, man. Excellent brothers that I came up with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to all of them, and of course, my brother, Officer 1,000 Kowal. So, bro, let's get into a couple of things. First and foremost, I started the show by showing some footage of some things that took place with our brothers out there in the UK. Did you get a chance to look at that footage, Kowal?
Well, yeah, when Captain Shot was speaking and them Palestinians started going crazy?
Exactly.
Yeah, I did. I didn't catch all the speaking leading up to it, but I did catch that 30, 45 second bit when it got a little crazy. It didn't get too wild, like, you know, the other job turkeys, but they know what time it is with us. They know what time it is. But yeah, I peeped a little bit of it.
Damn right. Okay, so I mean, we don't gotta spend too much time on it. Since we showed some footage earlier, again, shout out to all the brothers in the UK. Shout out to Captain of 13,000 Mashak.
Yeah,
you know, again, this idea, black people are always given this concept, this idea that our worth is in how much we can support other people.
Right.
How compassionate we can be for other races of people. what's the word they use? Solidarity.
Right.
About solidarity. We got to have solidarity with the Palestinians. Black people, when that thing happened in Paris, pray for Paris. You know what I'm saying? Pray for this place. You know what I mean? Whenever something terrible happens to someone else, we have compassion for them, which is understandable because we're compassionate people. But let me ask you this, Kawal. What does that say about our place in this world when you see videos like that show just how much these people that we're supposed to be, I thought we were all equal and we get solidarity, but as soon as we say something that somebody doesn't like, even if we're not attacking anybody, we don't got guns and knives, and we're just speaking out of the Bible, telling the truth, talking to black people, saying, hey,
right.
God loves you, and Jesus Christ is a black man, and this is your book. That's the reaction that we get. So what does that say about our place in this world, if you don't mind?
Man, it shows that you understand we are the nation not desired. You know what I mean? And it pisses me off. Like, what the hell do Palestinians so mad about Negroes for?
Right.
We should be able to stand on a corner and do what the hell we want to do and say what the hell we want to say. Like, right. The Palestinians know goddamn well the history of the Negro in America, and in Europe, and in the West Indies, and in South America. What the hell are y'all so mad about? Like, what? Right. I don't care what the brothers were saying. I don't care if they said Jesus was black. I don't care if they were saying the real Jews are black. What the hell is Palestinians' problem with the Negro? Right. Like that's what stuck out to me. I'm looking at it like the brothers was coming out the Bible. They're using the Bible. Mm-hmm. Unlike that Quran, which, the Quran talks about the Bible and has Bible verses and about the children of Israel being God's chosen people and all this stuff. Our Bible we don't care about the Quran. So and all that being said, it's like, what the hell are they so angry about? Like, we're using the Bible here. Don't y'all Quran have the Bible in it? Some scriptures in it? Or reference the Bible in some capacity about the children of Israel? So why are you so upset? I don't get it. You're sitting up there upset about what? Because we have the right to say we don't care about what's going on in the Middle East, or we're the real Jews. What is your beef with the Negroes? I want to know. What is your beef with the Latino man? What is the beef with the Haitian man? Like, they're a very greedy, selfish heathen nation, man. And that's why the Lord's going to destroy them. And I don't care about what's happening over there. I got too much love for my own people.
Damn right.
Way too much love for my own people, man. Like, I can't stand when somebody says, well, you could care about them too. That means you reserve some care for them. I haven't reserved any care for them at all. I'm still mad about Trayvon Martin.
That's right.
I'm still pissed off about Breonna Taylor. I'm still mad about that.
That's right.
I'm still mad about Ahmaud Arbery. I'm still mad about Botham Jean and how the bailiff stroked that white woman's hair. I'm pissed off about alligator bait. Why don't give a damn about the Middle East? Who cares? Right. That's going to be our land. That land belongs to us. They pretty much just doing what everybody else does. They see a bunch of Negroes with a microphone. They're used to seeing us in chains, and we need to be sweeping up the floor. Yeah, we need to be sweeping up the floor. We need to be doing this or that. We don't need to have a Bible and a microphone. They're offended by that. And they really want to smoke. The Lord would have definitely put some of them to sleep.
That's right. That's right. God, bro, what you saying?
I wish I was there, man.
Like this is absolutely disgusting. And what you just said right there is, the thing to free the minds of our people. This is what you are looking at is the face of a bona fide hypocrite. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at the face of a hypocritical people. So in other words, everyone's supposed to care about your plight. But when black men stand up and talk about our plight, of our people, of our sisters, what we go through, now you want to kick over a sign.
Right.
Now you want to scream and yell and get into a physical altercation. So in other words, what are you then telling me? The same thing we always say on the show. What you are then saying is that I am a slave. And that because you said, bro, what else would you be upset about?
I'm trying my head around that. What are they upset about? We're using the Bible here. Don't your Quran speak about that? Like, what is
the brothers? They got mad at the brothers because they said that Christ is a black man. But you don't even believe in Jesus. Like, you don't even.
Yeah, like what? They don't even believe in Christ being the Son of the Most High. And I understand something too. Like, what gets me is, Palestinians don't even care about their own people.
Right.
Meaning you ran over here to the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they ran over here to the U.S., opened up smoke shops in our neighborhood.
That's right.
You understand? If you knew that Israel had been bombing the Gaza Strip, the pits, for the past 20, 30, 40 years, how come they're never on a street corner with a podium of wood and a microphone talking about free Palestine?
Right.
Why wait till now? Like, if you really care, be proactive, Palestinians. What are you proactive about? We're being proactive by trying to warn our people to get off crack and start smoking weed. Christ is returning. Love your brother. Love your sister. Be better parents. That's our message to our people. What is the Palestinians' message to their people about? Don't wait till now when y'all getting, all over CNN and Fox News. Where were y'all at 6 months ago? I forgot. You were in some corner store selling my people synthetic marijuana. Like, they're a bunch of goddamn hypocrites, man.
That's right.
I don't feel sorry for them. Why? How could you? They come over and eat off of us, and they mad at us for what? What are you mad about? What are you mad at the Negro for? What are you mad at the Latino for? They're locked in cages at the border. What is your problem?
Right.
It don't make any sense, man. If they really cared, they would have had a camp down the street from us. Speaking about the Quran and mumbo jumbo nonsense, but they don't even do that. They're just waiting. They want everybody to give them money and cry for them.
And then we're supposed to cry for them. Like you said, cool, so heavy, right? Is they bleed our people dry. Our people can't own businesses in our own neighborhoods because of the sports. You know what I'm saying?
They don't kick into the youth soccer team. Or the hood football team. They don't. You see the sponsors. You go to a youth football game on the weekend, or a youth track meet, or a youth basketball game, or any kind of rec league, and they have sponsors that are listed, that are on the. You go to softball field, they got the sponsors on the home run back fence. You go to a basketball game, they got a backdrop, and they got all the sponsors. And sometimes the announcers will say this tournament is sponsored by Wisconsin, Harold's Chicken and Waffles, whatever.
Exactly.
You never hear Habibi Smoke Shop on there.
Never.
You never hear halal lamb and rice. You don't hear none of that. They don't care, bro. They never chip in the hood. They don't care.
Right.
Why would I care about your baby's dying right now? I don't give a rat's ass.
No, yo, brother. No one ever even says that. That's a heavy point, my brother.
They don't chip in. They in the hood, but they don't chip in.
Yeah. Why don't we ever see them? Like you said, we don't never see them sponsor anything. We don't anything or whatever.
They will sell you weed though. They'll sell you drugs and synthetic marijuana and spice. That's illegal. The K2 got our people schizophrenic and psychosis, walking around directing traffic with earphones connected to nothing.
It's a lot.
And it's ridiculous. And no one's going to charge them for that. I'll charge them for it. I don't give a damn. And then, have you noticed too, they get real slick with these smoke shop signs. Mm-hmm. They're getting very, very colorful and childlike. Mm-hmm. Meaning it'll say something, I don't know, rare smoke. But the logo is like children's crayon letters.
Right.
Or it's like it appeals to the kids using all these multicolors and these fruity nonsense stuff. What you're doing is you selling Lucy's to children, you're selling weed to our kids, you eating off of us, you open up your lamb and rice spots, your smoke shops, your hookah joints, all in the hood. But you don't chip in. You don't say anything when you get shot by the police. You don't sponsor the football league. You don't sponsor AAU. You do nothing.
That's right.
You just pop out when Gaza gets bombed to piss. When Palestinians are getting harmed somehow, they come out of the woodwork like roaches. They just pop up. You don't ever see them until something happens. Now they want you to care.
That's right. Damn right. Hey, well said, brother. And just the point of reference for everybody to understand what we're talking about here is very simple. The brother's just breaking down to understand that, listen, man, love your people. That's really what it comes down to. That's why we do what we do. Even though you see the footage, you see us getting attacked by heathens. I saw something that made me so disgusting, bro, and I ain't gonna dwell on it. Some comedian type dude on Instagram from New York or whatever. He was just talking crazy about Israelites. Now, again, he wasn't talking specifically about the I.S.U.P.K. So, I don't really think much of it. Right. But you know what I'm talking about, bro. When we're the Israelites.
That's right. That's it.
People talk that's it. When people talk about the Israelites, they're talking about us.
Right. That's us.
Because when they start talking about people on the corner,
right?
You're yelling and you wearing they say a costume, but
Right.
they're talking about us wearing garments.
Right.
Us wearing fringes. They're talking about us wearing mitris. They're talking about us wearing war scarves and so they're talking about the I.S.U.P.K. period.
Right.
And he was hating and talking about, oh, y'all serve no purpose, because some fake Israelite had was calling people out on grown people putting on Halloween costumes.
Okay.
Like, okay, well, again, you a fake Israelite, but I mean, it's true. Like, the fact that these people wear costumes is hilarious.
Right.
This cat got offended and starts going in on the Israelites, and I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, because in our community, all the things that's going wrong in our community, and no one will say anything, but you know what? Everyone is united against, or everyone will kind of, join the chorus about how much the Israelites are annoying.
Yeah.
How much oh man, here go the I.S.U.P.K. Here they on the corner again.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a job? You're crazy to all of that. But
Yeah.
the scourge of drugs, that's okay.
That's okay.
Selling you, like you said, spice and synthetic weed and whatever, with the neon lights in the window, getting all the money off of you. You go to the smoke shop. Habibi ain't even there no more. It's his nephew in there running the shop, getting all the money because all you want to do is smoke all day.
No workers permit. Without the proper documentation.
Right. Yep.
Probably over here illegally. Yeah. No, but no one cares. As long as they're off of MLK somewhere, right, in the Latino and Black area, let them sell them anything till we drop dead.
That's right.
And they don't really. That proves that no one cares. Like, we are on the bottom, and we're better than everybody else.
That's right.
That really frustrates me. You know what I'm saying? It frustrates me because we are so much better. Our women look so much better.
Oh my God.
Our men are so much more talented. Like it's almost like it would drive you insane. It'll drive you insane just going about life every day, seeing these Palestinians and these Arabs and whoever with these shops and being able to send money back home to their people and just eat off of us. It's just insane, man. It really drives me nuts because I'm like, man, I know a bunch of brothers. I had a homeboy who died. His only dream was to open up a corner store. He said, I want to open up a corner store. I want to sell do-rags and some jeans in there. Start putting outfits on the wall. You know what I'm saying? All the exotic drinks, all the exotic snacks. He want to do it. Man, he tried his hardest to get a loan to open up a store. He ended up dying. He ended up getting shot and unalive, you know what I'm saying, doing some neighborhood beef. And that was my partner, man. And that's all he wanted to do. And to see them so easily attain that, it's like, God damn, you want me to cry for you getting bombed? I don't care. They live really good over here, man.
That's right. That's right.
The last time you seen a homeless Palestinian? Yeah. It's like seeing an Asian pump gas. You don't see it.
Right.
You don't see it, a homeless Palestinian.
Right.
They always got somewhere to go.
That's a fact.
Ridiculous, man. I don't have man, listen.
No, we should go in all day on the people, man, because again, it's just like it's just so disgusting how they divide us. You know what I'm saying? How they separate us, man, and we fall for the okie doke. And it's like really sick. It's really sickening. Honestly. It's sickening. And me, you know what I'm saying? And what Officer Kowal was saying is so true, man. And I've seen it, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. It's all over wherever you go. Wherever black people are, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know Habibi's in New York. You know what I mean? We know that.
Man, all up and through there.
It's the same thing in Durham. It's the same thing in Fayetteville. It's the same thing wherever you go. We don't do none of that. The same people that is crying and complaining about what's happening over there in Palestine, what's happening on the Gaza Strip. These are the same people that are bleeding our people dry, getting them high on illegal substances.
Yeah, they don't do community service work. Palestinians do not do community service work at all.
That's right.
Asians don't either. I see Negroes and fraternities and sororities, Black Greek letter organizations.
That's right.
Christian Black churches.
That's right.
Even Hispanic churches and Hispanic gangs. I done seen MS-13 gangs clean up neighborhoods. Yep. Go pick up trash in the hood just to act like they're doing something great. That's the gesture behind it, I can understand it. But Palestinians don't do that. That's right. They're just leeches.
That's right.
They're leeches that just leech off and pause, take. That's right. And then they want you to care about them.
That's right.
As if their religion is not violent. Islam is a violent religion.
That's right.
Like America, them people, them two damn Middle Easterns that flew that plane into the goddamn Trade Center. They're a Muslim.
That's right.
Now, when are we going to start to wake up and say, hold on? You know, not only do you want us to care and tell us to pick a side and free Palestine nonsense, but your religion is a very extremely violent one.
That's right.
And on top of that, you understand, you add that and pile that on to the fact that they do not do community service in these hoods, that they try to say we're serving the people in your neighborhood. Yeah, you're serving the people in the neighborhood like a drug dealer serves a crackhead crack.
That's right.
You're not doing a community service by putting a smoke shop in the hood. You don't sponsor any little league teams. You don't do a goddamn thing, but hey, come in here and buy my expired candy. And don't forget to get some K2 spice on the way out. And then when your little black girls come into their store, they flirt with them. Mm-hmm. Palestinians flirt with underage black girls all the time. I see it.
That's a fact.
You got little black girls missing in your neighborhood. Don't worry about the black van. Just go to that Palestinian corner store. Guarantee they know something.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these heathens are being exposed for their wickedness, man.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? I could care less about what's going on over there. I'm pissed off they had the nerve to come up against righteous men in the UK.
Damn right.
We already know what happens to people that come up against righteous men in the UPK.
Absolutely.
We see it all the time, what happens.
For sure.
Even in you Negroes making jokes about the Israelites, you better watch your mouth.
That's right.
I mean, it's a fine line between being funny, facetious, and being disrespectful, and then just blasphemous. Like, you better watch your goddamn mouth.
You're gonna come see some of these niggas straight up. I'm just telling you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What it is.
We outside all the time.
We listen. We don't. It's a good segue into this next topic. The I.S.U.P.K. We don't believe in heinous acts of violence.
Right, of course not.
Nobody. We don't go. I've never been given an order. Officer Kawab, me and his brother and stood toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? And or back to back, side to side. You know what I'm saying? Going against these people in the streets teaching. That's all we do. We got a Bible and a microphone. That's all we do. You know what I mean? And we ain't never been given no order to harm nobody,
never
attack nobody. You know what I'm saying? To go, we're even taught not to do personal attacks on people.
Right.
All of those things that people say is just lies because they don't like the things that we say. Well, here's the problem. What we do believe in is self-defense. And what bothers people about us is that we are staunch in our beliefs.
Right.
Staunch in our ideologies. And we're staunch in our masculinity. And we're not giving up, for lack of a better word, we're not giving up our testicles, you know what I'm saying, to fit in with whatever it is y'all think is the American way or whatever y'all think is the way life should be. No, we're going to go by that Bible. And it takes some cojones to go by that Bible the way we do. Right. And some people think we're just too hardcore, Kawar. That's what they say, man.
Yeah.
We're just too hardcore.
Yeah.
It depends on the kind of person they are, because some people, they see us and they say, you ever see that, Kawar? I know you have, where they be like, yo, trying to intimidate people.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Just the mere fact they see a beard.
Right. I'm just standing here.
I'm standing here. I got shades on. So you see an abrasive Negro, right, automatically think, we're intimidating people.
Right.
Well, even Waka Flocka, who he told Captain Kaposh we was too militant.
Well,
and this nigga made the song, "Oh, let's do it."
Yes.
I'm TTG. I'm training like who?
That's I'm going with it.
It's insane.
Waka Flocka's in the news again.
What he do this time?
It's an interesting thing that was said. But before I play that, okay, we talk about Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
Let's hear a word let's hear a word about the 55th annual Passover.
Yeah, right. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get a little bit of promo in here. Yeah, check it out, man.
Yeah, facts.
Hold up, let me get the audio going.
Yeah. Let's get it, baby.
General YAHANNA, 55th Passover, I.S.U.P.K. You can beat it. Beat it. Israelite, definitely beat it. Not Israelite, you want to come see what they're about? Pull up on their Passover. It's the 55th. 5-5 to 55th. Come check them out this year. And it's going down Durham, North Carolina. Be there, be squared. Come hot at it. Just like that.
But this brother has a 24/7 clubhouse right now. You can say he's the only one that survived the update on Clubhouse. So, and he rocks. He gives people opportunity where they wouldn't have an opportunity. Like, I appreciate you, brother. Like, and that's coming from somebody that he's clashed with. And that should let the lesson be known is that you can have a clash with a brother or a sister, and it's not the end of the world. It don't mean that you can't come back and then be brothers again. You know what I'm saying? So whack is a fucking cheat code. And you can put that up.
All right. Damn right. Yes, sir.
55th annual Passover is going down right where I am right now. Durham, North Carolina, the Bull City.
Right.
So make sure you pull up. It's going down April 20th. We got a whole slew of events and different things taking place. Of course, more information will come out over the coming weeks. We're working hard. Trust me when I tell you, me and Officer Kowal be up in them councils, man. Officer Kowal is a junkyard dog. That brother. All right. So you know it's gonna be on point when them brothers, you know what I'm saying, are involved getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the generals, shout out to all the captains, all the officers, shout out to everybody in I.S.U.P.K, the sisters, man, the troopers, everybody.
Yeah, man.
Be glorious. All right.
That work here. Now I remember going to the Passovers up in New York.
Yeah.
When I first came to the school, I'm like, man, this Passover is dope. Until you have to host it in your own city, you realize what type of work that goes into making this thing possible. A lot of sleepless nights, man. When it gets closer to Passover, man, a lot of phone calls, a lot of moving and shaking. Like, go pick this up, go pick this person up, go make sure this is wired tight, go do this. This is a lot, man. Big shout, the brothers, man, pressed me last year at North Carolina. There's a young one like Officer Kodam who's in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? Some of the troopers.
Officer Kodam.
Yeah, shout out to Officer Kodam in the building. Brother kept all the equipment and stuff in his room, his hotel room. You know man, like we was up all night. But you know what, man? We'll do more that and 1,000 times more for our people, man.
Right. That's
it's
right.
Not it's for all us, but it's for our people. You know what I mean? Like they need to see that.
That's right.
They need to see brothers and sisters getting together, you know, under the Howard shot, man, because it ain't gonna stop when the kingdom comes. We still gonna get it on.
That's right. Well said, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Waka Flocka.
Right.
Everybody, you know, Waka Flocka, of course, you know what I'm saying? He has some joints, you know what I mean? No hands and let's do it, and bunch of hard in the paint, you know what I mean? I mean, a lot of stuff that they still play in the club right now. I don't know why, but they do it, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, he had a run-in with the I.S.U.P.K some years back. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can pull up this video. I may not be able to. Oh, I do have it. Okay, Most High in Christ. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have that video, but before I go to that, I first want to explain to everybody what's currently going on. Waka Flocka. I got a story right here, man. It says, "I see why Tammy left. Fans slam Waka Flocka flame for endorsing Donald Trump for 2024. Say Tammy Rivera was right to drop the rapper." We from from hanging out with Gucci,
right,
to now he is endorsing Donald Trump. And if you think that it's a farce or just some kind of fake, no, I'm going to show you right now. This is actually what is happening. Hold up, where are we at? So here we go. Let's see this. Let me pull this picture up of this guy. This is a joke. Here we go. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Is it right here? I think it's this one. Hold up. I'll be loading. I know sweat. I'll just do it from here. Salak, I want y'all to see the picture of this guy.
Good old Waka Flocka, huh?
Yeah, here we go. Boom. There you go. Yeah. Fans are taken aback after Waka Flocka flame publicly endorses Donald Trump for president in 2024 election.
Okay.
This is somebody. These are the kind of people, you know what I'm saying, that people listen to. People look up to. Waka Flocka flame. He posted on Twitter, Trump 2024. Okay. He did a couple weeks ago. Okay. Then he changed his profile picture, photo of himself and Donald Trump standing side by side.
Man.
Right. Since his upload, Flocka, whose original name is Joaquin James Malfers, managed to acquire more than 3.2 million views from many individuals who shamed his actions. Okay. The Neighborhood Talk also reposted his stance on their Instagram page, where commenters decided to mention his Love and Hip Hop Atlanta alum estranged wife. Somebody said, "I see why Tammy left." One comment read, while another commenter suggested he just wanted attention. Another social media user suggested Tammy Rivera, Waka Flocka Flame's ex-wife, dodged a bullet, writing, "I don't care. I cannot and will not sell my soul. Tammy, I salute you for leaving." Now, let us make sure we make this clear. We do not agree with her leaving her husband and the father of her children.
That's right.
We do not agree with that. It is against the law, against the Bible. She had no right to leave him. It doesn't matter if he endorsed Donald Trump. It doesn't matter if he endorsed Bernie Sanders. It doesn't matter if he endorsed Kanye. That is irrelevant. She had no right to leave him. However, what we will say, and I can correct me if I'm wrong, is that this is not surprising.
Of course,
this is not surprising at all. Why? Because we saw we saw this 5 years. I got the footage right here. We saw this 5 years ago.
Right.
You seeing now what kind of man this is, what kind of person this is, right? Again, some people might have been fooled by, oh, they do it. Y'all might have been fooled by the accent and the fact that his auntie is, you know what I'm saying, who she is, and his uncle is Bimmy, you know what I'm saying, and his family, you know, was down with the Supreme Team and Queens. Y'all people might have get fooled by that.
Right.
We saw where he was 5 years ago. Let me just show a little bit of footage of this, and I want Officer Kowal to expound on this so we can understand just what we're looking at and what we mean here.
Black. Give me Acts 13:1. We're gonna show you how niggers is in the Bible. That's right. They call the prophets niggers.
No. Y'all see that, right? That's the man right there. Oh, that's Flocka. Walker. That's Flocka right there. And when Captain Kapaj is going in the Bible to show him that people who look like him are in the Bible, and that the names that they call us now, we were called in the Bible, look at his reaction.
Right. No.
I.S.U.P.K.
Man, that's crazy.
He couldn't take it.
He couldn't
how many
take
times Flocka said nigga in a song?
Right.
How many times? But then Captain Kapaj says niggas in the Bible, and he says
it's in the Bible. That's right. They call the prophets niggas. Right.
No.
Yo.
Man.
Yo, let me see if I can just get the other part real quick.
You know when the angel came to see that man?
Hold up.
Keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord because of the work we teach.
That's right.
So for you to say, oh, we got to be in the hood to make change, we make a change everywhere we go.
That's right.
So he's living here.
This ain't even.
Give me more.
This is a big total.
By God. Any stars or anything like that? That's why the truth that the people that we were taught. Sorry, you understand? That's why we talk like this. We don't want to touch them by just, like that's cool. That the people that we were 400 years of listening to the pastor. 400 years of celebrating what the pastors say to celebrate. But you don't want to listen to the prophets, though. Because the prophet's speaking too rough. So the prophet's speaking too hard. Look, the Bible says it's a hard pill to swallow the truth. It ain't no easy thing to swallow the truth that the people that we were taught to love is the enemy. How do you expect you understand? You don't even get that. No, you read the book. Because the thing is, it's not only you we teach. It's other people that's listening to these. You understand? I'm telling somebody that needs to touch.
What happened was Captain Kapaj broke it down. He basically told them that they were speaking too rough. He said that, I agree. Well, some of what y'all saying is you know what I mean, makes sense or whatever. But you know why you gotta be why you gotta
Bro, you bound to repeat it. Give me where say
you know what I mean? That was how,
you gotta get your start. Look, let me tell you something. You
oh well.
the truck. You understand? He works at a trucking company. You understand? He don't drive no Benz. I don't drive no Benz. Me and these brothers put up all our funds for this. I keep doing it long before anybody come by and gone. Any stars or anything like that, we gonna still be in the streets, in the trenches, doing it, waking up brothers.
Your point. I'm just saying, brother.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you.
So yeah, that's what took place. He had an issue with how militant we are, and that goes back to what Mr. was talking about before. With that, we hear that a lot about the militancy. Some people it rubs them the wrong way. Pause. You even got fake Israelite groups talking about you know, that we come hard. Pause. You know what I mean? That's you know, and he said that they come soft. Pause. That's what I didn't say it. That's what other people say about the fake Israelite groups, right?
Right.
So, I mean, this brother right here, again, having this image of, you know, let's call it what it is. It's kind of the image of a thug, an image of a street dude, right? And he comes up against us years and years ago saying, oh, nah, like, y'all just coming too hard. Like, y'all doing, it's just too militant. It's just too rough. You know what I'm saying? How then am I wrong? So, I'm asking you, Kawal.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that, is that an indicator of the kind of thing that he's doing now? Where now you go from that, you go from, oh, let's do it, no hands, and all of that stuff. So you come up against the I.S.U.P.K and say we too militant. Right. And now you sitting up here standing next to Donald Trump, shaking his hand and saying Trump for 2024.
Yeah, man. Chicken George.
That's
right. You know what I'm saying? McGoofiness. That's who YAHANNA is. Mr. Goofy. What the hell is he talking about? I didn't like, you know, him coming up to against the. I ain't gonna say he came up against the camp because he really didn't have a stance on anything. He just was scared. And like most Christians, like most, you know, Negroes in the world who's raised by their mama and have a little soft side to them, they see a bunch of black men standing on business with shades and braids and gold teeth and fringes. They get afraid. They're like, what is this about? They used to seeing Pastor Joe Willie with a nice suit on and periwinkle and a nice you know, handkerchief and a shaved face.
That's right.
Now they see us out there, like, oh, something can't be right. They using the Bible too? Let me see what's going on. And before they even listen to, and notice none of these Negroes that come up like Waka Flocka pull their cell phone out, open their Bible app, and follow along. They just automatically say, no, that ain't true. That ain't true. You know, and it just further notes how destroyed we are. Even if you have money, Waka Flocka is worth at least whatever. I don't know. I ain't pocket watching, but he has some platinum hits, man. Waka Flocka ain't broke.
That's right.
But he's ignorant to a lot. He's ignorant to a lot, and he's just a good old Christian.
That's right.
He's a good old Christian. Christians do stuff like this. Christians take pictures with Christians vote. They vote, and he's picking Donald Trump because he feels like what's going on right now is Sleepy Joe's fault. So let me go. When Trump was in office, everybody got checks. Everybody got money when Donald Trump was in office. Negro, please. And it's popular for rappers to do this because these rappers also go to jail a lot.
Right.
And this is his. Let me kiss the white man's ass one time in case I get locked up. He can give me a presidential pardon.
That's right.
That's all this about. You know what I'm saying? Just a sucker move, man.
That's right.
He don't know the history on Donald Trump. And Donald Trump's a criminal, a pedophile criminal. Right. His father was racist. He's racist. I guess none of that matters when you're a rich rapper. I guess you could just, you know, keep selling out, and people still. But nobody's buying Waka Flocka music anymore. Like he's done. Like stick a fork in him. Like he hasn't. Does he rap still? Like I haven't heard any music from him. He went viral because his daughter, I think, is a little lesbian or something, and she wanted to take another broad to some quinceañera. And he was like, I don't care. I'll support my daughter. Like he's just a total 6'5" Christian, you know, good boy. That's all.
Disgusting. This is it's a million Negroes like that. All the money in the world, all the resources, but cannot let go of the white man. Cannot let go of the white man. Like Jesus. I mean, brother. I mean, like, how does this happen? We know how it happened, but when I see it, it's just like, oh man, like another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Another one. And then every time, and it's like, again, going back to what we've been saying in the whole show, it's Salakia, for cut you off, Kowal, Salakia, bro. No, but you're saying it's so heavy because hypocrisy is so dangerous. And I'm going to just say it like this. It's so unmanly. And that's really what the video you've seen of him, his reaction to what we was teaching.
Right.
And this, the connection between them, you may say, well, they got to do with each other. As Officer Kowal broke it down, he's an unmanly Christian.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Unmanly, because really, these people do not have any convictions about anything.
No.
They have no convictions. In the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA, there are things where you cannot make me eat pork. No, never. I don't care what you can literally come to me and say, I have $1 trillion and I'm not eating it. You understand? That's certainly the tenets of our belief system and the tenets of this Bible. Right. What somebody offers you. You can't go be no LGBTQ because somebody offered you some money. You can't go eat pork or crab, shrimp, lobster because somebody offered you some money. You can't eat it because somebody threatens to kill you. Right. Take that bullet. You better take that bullet and keep your honor. Right. But cats like this, he'd be the same one that probably would sing YG F Donald Trump when it suits him. But as soon as Donald Trump pardons somebody that's a friend of his, or as soon as he get in a situation or endorsement comes that's going to help his pockets, right. Now all of a sudden he'll put his image on the line and take a picture with Donald Trump and say he supports Donald Trump for 2024. Yeah, saying which is a tactic to try to get other black people to vote for Donald Trump. And
the ball's rolling now. Right. That's what it is. Yeah.
That's all it is. But these rappers are the same thing. I mean, I respect Vado. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorite rappers. I respect him. But what he said in the song, he said, I got to thank Trump for pardoning a few stars, a few good men from Lou Sims to Lou Ha. So now you're going to thank Trump. Now why? Because people you know or respect, he let out of jail. Yeah. I mean,
and he didn't let your Uncle Charles out or right. your cousin Pookie out. He let rich black men out. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of Negroes and Latinos and Native Indians sitting in jail for something they did not do. That's right. We see it all the time when some man been sitting in jail 26 years, he gets exonerated by some mysterious DNA evidence that's now available. Right. And now they find out this man was an innocent man. The jail is full of innocent men. Donald Trump's not pardoning them. He's pardoning rich men, rich rappers. Right. Men with clout, men with renown. Right. You know what I'm saying? So even then it's kind of like, oh, okay, if you're a rapper, you know you smoke weed. You know you have illegal guns. A lot of y'all rappers got felonies on your record, so you can't even have a gun. But your mans and them got pistols, so it's a good chance you're gonna catch a Fed case. So let me go ahead and kiss Donald Trump's ass right now in case I get locked up. He might pardon me. That's right. It's pretty much like you running the massa. Yeah. Instead of serving the Most High, you understand. Instead of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, breaking these curses, living righteously. Yeah. You understand, doing things the right way, coming into the I.S.U.P.K. You'll be fine. You have protection, but you rather kiss the white man's ass because it's better. It's easier for you. That's right. Because you don't have to quit doing anything. You can keep smoking weed. You can keep supporting the LGBTQ agenda. You can vote. You can do whatever you want to do because that's just how life is. That's right. Do whatever you want to do. Right. But they know damn well they're doing that because they think Donald Trump will give them a pardon. That's right. And they also they lack wisdom and knowledge about the true history of voting and the biblical aspect of voting. Also, we're not supposed to be voting for them. They lack all that, man. And it's like it's one of those things where I sit up here and I don't want to pick on Waka Flocka because he ain't the only one. Right. It's like when Diddy had that vote or die. Remember that vote or die push he had?
I remember that.
It was nothing but rich, entertainers supporting that nonsense, man.
That's right.
And every time election year starts, you got what's the two chicks that first you had Kamala Harris put hot sauce out of her purse.
Oh my God.
You had Pearl and who was that? The two black women that Donald Trump had on his payroll.
Yeah. Yep. I remember them.
I know them two chicks. And then you had Kodak Black. It's just when it's time to vote, the cool Negroes come out and start showing their true colors.
That's right.
Well, voting time around the corner. And now Chicken George, here comes Chicken George. Vote for Trump. All right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
And we'll see the Palestinians if they vote. Nobody gonna yell at them.
Right. God, damn right. Well,
ask the Palestinians who they gonna vote for.
Yeah, that's another heavy point, man.
Yeah, and no one's charging the agents about this Palestinian crap either. Does anybody go to Chinatown and ask them whose side they're on?
Nope.
But we gotta pick a side though. Niggas, we gotta pick a side. The agents ain't gotta pick a side.
That's right.
You know, Waka Flocka and all the rich Negroes, they're gonna pick Israel. Because the fake Jew runs this whole thing.
That's right.
And the fake Jew signs their checks. So that's why they'll choose that.
That's right.
They'll vote. They'll it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Damn right.
Rat race.
Most High in Christ. The water. Hey, we running about. We getting close to the end for today. Again, we had a different kind of setup for today, but I didn't want to just leave y'all without a little something for today. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do one more and we're gonna end it there. But again, shout out to everybody that tuned in today. Shout out to Officer Ayathan. Shout out to Officer Kwadum. Shout out to Trooper Kwame Par. Shout out to Black. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Louis Capone. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Shout out to DP. Everybody that was on the joint for today. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, 55th annual Passover. You know what I'm saying? Is right around the corner, man. Make sure you get your affairs in order. Pay your Passover fee ASAP.
Right.
ASAP, pay that Passover fee, man. We trying to do some things this year that's a little bit.
You got the whole 200. Put something on it.
Yeah, put something on it. You know what I'm saying?
Recent officer of 5,000 the shock my thought. Presenting you today with the I.S.U.P.K 55th annual Passover in Durham, North Carolina. Now it's a $200 fee. That fee needs to be paid ASAP. You know, we need to be a little more quick to pay that fee. Put that before everything. Now this is 18 and older will pay this fee. Children are free. Now this is an exclusive all access ticket. And what does that include? That includes the Passover. It includes Feast of Unleavened Bread. It includes Jeremiah Muhammad's Thursday night scripture breakdown. It includes the all black party. Right. It includes free babysitting for the all black party. It includes the kids party. Also, there's free transportation going to all these events, and there's much more. So make sure again you pay that $200 Passover. Shalom Israel. This precinct officer of 5.
Make sure you pay the $200 Passover fee as soon as you can. Again, we trying, like I said, trying to lock down a situation that's gonna make this Passover. You know what I mean? Every Passover is dope, but we trying to take it there. Trying to take it to the next level. So, you know what I'm saying? If you could, make sure you pay that, put something on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll be very, very beneficial for our brothers and sisters, man. To make sure this Passover, you know, is as glorious as it should be and will be. You know what I mean? Most High in Christ. So, last thing I want to talk about, bro. We're going to be quick. But I got to get your opinion on this. Because it just grinds my gears. Pause. But I got to put the picture up because this individual right here is getting on my everlasting nerve. There's a lot of people we talk about on this show consistently. There is. You know. But this cat is just every time I see his face, it's a problem. 1 second. I'm gonna put this picture up and y'all gonna see what I'm talking. Bear with me. Here we go. Take a look. This is rough for me.
Oh, that's Russell.
Every time I see
it,
dude, that is Russell Wilson and Future's son, Little Future.
Yeah.
Here we go again. This dude posted it. I think it was on Twitter. I want to say it was on Twitter. He posted this photo, and this was the caption. They were at the Nuggets game, the Jazz Nuggets game, like maybe like a week ago. Not even actually, no, early this week. And he uploaded this photo and said, the best times, father-son time, Best recovery ever. Now, if anyone's not aware, that is not his son. That is rapper Future's son from Sierra, who is currently married to Russell Wilson.
Right.
Now, this happens often, but this time is different because a lot of people, even some women, had some things to say. It says, I see more of Future's son than I do his own. Fans accuse Russell Wilson of trolling Sierra's ex following another father-son post of him and Little Future. Fans have called out Russell Wilson for seemingly trolling his wife's ex rapper Future ahead of his 40th birthday. Come November 20th, Future will hit a new milestone. However, it seems like his and singer Sierra's son, Future Zaire Wilburn, and Wilson continue to hit many milestones in their own personal relationship. The Denver Broncos quarterback and the 9-year-old were spotted enjoying some quality father-son time together at the Denver Nuggets Utah Jazz game on Monday, October 30th. Wilson uploaded a selfie of him and Future smiling from ear to ear on several of his social media platforms. In the photo, Little Future could be seen decked out in Denver Nuggets apparel as his head leaned closely to his stepfather's. Right? Again, the caption said the best times, father-son time, best recovery ever. In a now expired video shared on Wilson's IG story, Future can be seen dribbling the basketball for a few seconds before passing it back to the referee. Handles on point was written over the video. The Shade Room uploaded a screenshot of Wilson's father and son photo onto its page where a few commenters appeared to find the doting dad's caption as a shady message toward his biological father. One person wrote, Future and Russell troll each other in different ways because this blank, no, he finna get dissed.
Yeah.
There was another comment that read, I know it's genuine, but at this point, I feel like he's trolling. I see more of Future's son than I do his own. Don't come at me, just pointing it out. In addition to his stepson, Wilson also has 2 biological children who he shares with his wife of 7 years. He and the beloved singer welcomed their now 6-year-old daughter, Sienna Princess Wilson, in 2017, and announced the birth of their 3-year-old son, Wynn Harrison Wilson, in 2020. Nearly 3 months ago, the Wilsons announced that their adorable family of 5 was expanding to a family of 6 on a stunning silhouette-style pregnancy reveal. Despite the pushback Wilson faced, an array of individuals offended his name by reminding folks about how long the 3-brand clothing line creator has been in Future's life. Of course, they're saying, he's been, one of the commenters wrote, nah, that's this man's son. This is where we got to talk about this. That's this man's son. Y'all got to remember, Russ came into his mom's life since before he could walk. This the only man he's seen consistently since day one. That's his son.
Disgusting.
Yeah, brother. Okay. Do you think this is normal?
Normal.
Like, genuine.
Yeah, I think it's that's a good question, Tabuan. What Russell Resthaven is doing is he's the where my hug at nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The cat in school walk around ask all the girls where my hug at. The sucker that wears a red turtleneck on Valentine's Day and walks down the hallway with roses handing them out to the bitches. That's what Russell. That's who he is.
Right.
Like he's one of them cats that's real tender, and he plays on the heartstrings of silly women. And it's just, it's normal. It's cats that do this foolishness.
Right.
Little Future, his future is still alive.
Right.
He's thriving. He's one of the greatest rappers of our time.
Right.
I mean, come on. He ain't hard. He can't be that hard to find. I don't know the living situation if Sierra keeps the boy from his father, but Russell Wilson, I haven't even seen Russell's kids with Sierra as much as I've seen Little Future. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't proud of your own sperm, your own offspring?
Right.
It's like he's pandering, like he's using Little Future as a trophy kid or using him as bait to try to make his dad jealous. I just think it's really unbrotherly.
That's right.
Meaning, it's if you're doing it genuinely because you care about this little nigga, that's fine. He's supporting the dude. Ain't nothing wrong with taking him to a basketball game, but acting like you the father of the year, man, knock it off.
That's right.
Knock it off, man. And Sierra's, she probably cheating on him anyway. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like it's gonna all come out in the wash. Y'all believe y'all thought Derek Jackson was so holy and the greatest, spokesman on women, and look what happened to him. Look what happened to all your favorite where my hug at ass niggas. They all bite the dust. They all bite the dust sooner or later. You can only pander for so long.
That's right.
Where your real kids at? Leave little Future alone, man. Like, ain't nothing wrong with teaching them this and that, but come on, man. Everybody knows what you're doing, bro.
That's right. You know what, bro? I'm gonna say this because what you said is heavy, and I think it's perfectly on point. Do I believe he has genuine care for little Future? I have no reason not to believe it.
Yeah,
I have no reason not to believe it. Again, he has been in his life for all these years. He's been married to this woman for 7 years, so of course there's some camaraderie there. I could imagine, and it should be. The problem I have with it again is when you start using words like son. Again, Future is not dead. He's alive.
Right.
You know what I mean? If anything, you should be the one encouraging little Future to, if he can,
be with his dad,
to go be with your daddy. And even if let's say Future is, maybe not the best, with dealing with his son, or maybe he has some whatever issues going on. A brotherly brother would still teach that child, don't resent your father. He got things going on. You know what I'm saying? Again, he could do better, but I'm not your father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in your life. Again, how I was taught was, as a stepfather, that's what they want to call that person. You almost want to treat him like, like as if you're his big brother. You know what I'm saying? Like you're his big brother. Now, again, you have a little bit more authority because it's your household, but you don't want to get to confuse him and make him think you're his daddy when you're not his daddy.
Right.
So there's a fine line that you toe. And I gotta say this. The real problem I have with this cat is that what he is doing, as Kowal said, he is pandering to Sierra.
Yeah.
That's what this is. I'm not saying he doesn't care about him, but I see this, and what I see is him trying to live up to an image for her and thusly for women. Because remember Summer Walker, was it Summer Walker or SZA? One of them broads had the song on her album, Sierra's Prayer.
Uh-huh.
These little girls or these young women that's coming up, they want to dress like Sexy Red, they want to act like Sexy Red, and then they want to get their Russell. That's what they say.
Yeah, they want to get their Russell.
My Russell. I'm trying to find my Russell. Why? Because Sierra dresses like Sexy Red. Sierra has her breast and her behind out all over the place, even though she's 40 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is able to be a sex symbol or whatever and make songs about all this nastiness or whatever, and then go home to Russell, as my brother said, to Russell Rest Haven Wilson, and feel good about herself. He doesn't give her any demands. She doesn't have to submit to him, but he just respects her and just loves her no matter what. And he treats my son like he's his own. Yeah. That's all of these broads with 2 and 3 baby daddies. You wanted to mess with Daquan, you know what I'm saying? But then when you turn 40, or when you got up there, when you got in them 30s, now all of a sudden, now you're trying to find your Russell.
Yeah.
And so she's the poster child for what a lot of these women, kind of the trajectory of life they want. They want to have their cake and eat it too, be nasty when they're real young, make babies with the neighborhood drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, make babies with some rapper, and then when they get tired of that and they want life to be a little more simple, they want to get you know what I'm saying, Carlton Banks to come in and, you know what I'm saying, and settle it down and just revere them and kiss their feet and all of that. And that perspective, I cannot respect how he's doing some of these things. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you killed it, man. And I don't feel sorry for none of the women anyway, because what's wrong with dating the guy who works at the Coca-Cola factory?
That's right.
You mean to tell me he's not a great father? I mean, he's really setting a bad example how to be a sucker. He's teaching little Future how to be a sucker, man.
Right.
Because if a real nigga would have been like, hey, man, your pops is a good man. You know what I'm saying? I understand the media say, don't listen to that, man. Obey your father, man.
That's right.
I'm your big brother, man. I'm like your uncle. You know what I mean? Like, he acting like he the father of the goddamn year, man. Like, he's just a sucker, man. I can only imagine what he's teaching little Future to bow down to women. That's his dad is a player. Like, Future is not that type of cat. You understand? It comes. No, he's not as he don't come off as tender as Russell.
Right.
So it's going to collide when he gets around his dad. When Little Future gets a little older, his dad's going to be pretty cool compared to Russell.
Right.
Russell, you better start enjoying these little basketball games and nice time now. Because when Little Future get a little older, he starts seeing them all of Daddy cars and all the other rapper friends. You know, what's cooler? What's cooler, saying my dad is Future or Russell Wilson?
I'm about to say again, and we're not, again, there's things that Future does in his music, you know what I'm saying? Some of the promotion, the drugs, even though I heard he doesn't even really do drugs.
Yeah, he's just rapping. He ain't doing that.
But but I mean, Future, let's be real, Future's an icon. I mean, I'll be the biggest, I'm just keeping it real.
It's a fact, though.
Biggest Future fan in the world, but he is an icon.
Man, his Future is that. That's right.
Man, like, Russell Wilson is going to go to games and they're going to play Future's music on the damn Jumbotron.
That's it. Yes.
Russell
Wilson can have a few more bad games, a few more bad snaps.
Yeah.
He's a memory. His career is over in a few years. It's damn near over now. I'm already stinking it up.
He got the one ring with Seattle.
Yeah. But Future got platinum hit after platinum hit after platinum hit. And my thing is this.
With Drake.
Yeah. What's cooler, saying my dad is Future or Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking, but it's just one of the things where women, they like the little sucker cats like that. They can just talk back to him. She's there probably come in the house at 4 a.m. and tell Russell to shut up. Hey, babe, where were you at? Shut up. He like, oh, okay. Yeah, man, he one of them cats, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, and that women like that nonsense until, they really start to get on their nerves. And now they want to cheat. Now she's gonna cheat on him with a hardcore rapper. It's dumb. We seen how this movie ends, man.
I gotta show this real quick.
We know how this movie ends.
This is the last thing we're gonna be done, but this is the difference between Future and Russell Wilson. There's also the difference between the I.S.U.P.K and the rest of you, you know what I'm saying, you black males out there. This is the difference right here.
Like, it's a great example. This is no shade on you neither.
Killer.
This is simply no
shade on who?
On Just Blaze.
Right.
Producer.
Yeah.
Just Blaze is not a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a nigga. Just Blaze is not a nigga. He's a black man and he'll say that. But just give you a great example of Marshawn Lynch.
What Marshawn Lynch?
And pardon me. And Russell Wilson and me and Just Blaze relationship. I think it's the same.
Marshawn Lynch said that he never really had Russell Wilson's number.
Yeah,
he didn't really.
I can believe that
because they were so different. Cam Killer is talking about Just Blaze. Now I love Just Blaze as a musician, great beats. You know what I mean, Rockefeller. It was dope, but Cam is a nigga from Harlem, and Just Blaze is from some part of New Jersey. I don't know. Again, not saying nothing against Jersey or whatever.
Yeah, he's a video game nut.
Yeah, he's like which a lot of producers. Let me look at Pharrell. A lot of producers, especially back then in the 90s, a lot of times, not always, they're usually nerds because they're into computers. They like to mess with things, and you know what I'm saying? That's their style, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as Cam said, Just Blaze is not a nigga. Cam is like, I'm a nigga. Just Blaze is a black man. Future is a nigga.
Right.
Russell Wilson is a black man. Okay. and listen, it is what it is. But let me tell you something, man. The I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA, we represent the niggas. Okay.
Right.
We niggas in here. All right. So Most High in Christ, man. Another excellent show. Again, Slakia, very short notice. A quick one and done. We'll be back next week, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? We'll have all the Akim on, and we'll get it rocking, you know what I'm saying, on the at the usual time, which is 12 p.m. Before we go, you got anything you want to bring out, Officer Kowal?
Nah, man. Big shout out to Commander YAHANNA, man. A 55th annual Passover going down North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, to be exact. Get your Passover fees in, man. Get ready for the down south cookout in Houston, Texas, coming up in November. We'll be out of here, man. Holla at y'all next week, Lord willing.
Most High in Christ, bro. That's what it is. All right. You know what I'm saying? Again, the water to everybody that tuned in. We're gonna see y'all next week, same time, same place. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all the brothers, big up to all the sisters, shout out to all the generals, captains, the officers, the troopers. You know what I'm saying? I got my head covered. So, you know what I'm saying? With that, we just gonna say shalom, Lord in Christ.